Greetings. Space news in our cosmic backyard, as it were. The sun, now, region 4366. Very active. 3 coronal mass ejections. Pointed, maybe, kind of in the direction of the Earth. Not really. Well, you might miss this. But could get some aurora activity, maybe some satellites impacted, what have you. Exciting, definitely. That's our sun. Okay, coronal mass ejections, energy coming, arriving. Biggest impacts probably February 4 through February 6 from these coronal mass ejections. Be most intense. That's exciting. A little tiny bit further out, Jupiter. March 16th, Jupiter. Closest flyby of 3i Atlas as it exits our solar system, right? On its way out. Flyby. Okay. But hey, new round of speculation. Not saying, it's true or not. But so the way that comets, can, as they melt and off gas and stuff like that, they can create jets, They can change their direction and stuff like impact, But so the speculation is that there's these like more kind of precise jets, if you will, on either side of 3i Atlas now. These 2, maybe 3 jets around the kind of rock spherical object. And then it's changed its trajectory. And here's the wild part. It's going to do a flyby of Jupiter, and then it's going to stay. It's going to go in orbit around our sun. Isn't that awesome speculation? I love that. That is so awesome. And it's kind of what I had hinted at in a post in July 2025. 3i Atlas first was coming into our solar system. I had said this kind of sci-fi narrative based a little bit on Rendezvous with Rama by Arthur C. Clarke. But also kind of my own spin on it, But yeah, exciting. So that's 3i Atlas, flyby, Jupiter, March 16th. The flyby of Jupiter is definitely going to happen, and that will probably change its trajectory a little bit. It's still considered to be leaving our solar system at this time. A little further out, 650 light years further out, but still in our local group of stars, our little part of the galaxy. We have the Orion cluster, and Alpha Orion is, of course, Betelgeuse or Betelgeuse. It's I think it's an Arabic word, and relatively new star, younger than our star, but it's so big, so massive. It's one of the brightest objects in our sky, and that it's burned through its hydrogen faster than like a more modest sized star would. Started out as a blue giant star, one of the most massive objects around us, and it turned into a red giant after burning through, as it was burning through its hydrogen. Now it's in that red giant phase, and it's exciting. So people can speculate. So hey, it's going to go supernova. That's exciting. Um, of course, it will go supernova at some point, maybe within the next 100,000 years, but maybe sooner than later, And yeah, so it does some dimming. It does this thing where like people are observing it, and it's light volume and it's dimming. I think it's kind of like a roiling star. It's not like a smooth sphere. I think it's bulbous, kind of roiling star. Very interesting. And if it does go supernova, though, during our lifetime here on this beautiful planet, um, we would see something maybe almost as big as a full moon, theoretically, and during its supernova explosion. So that would be a pretty cool, bright object, right? And so that's exciting. That's fun. So there's some space news updates from our cosmic backyard. All right, have a good one.